Hey everybody, so today I'm here to review for you guys the last two sets of the Real Techniques brushes. I didn't want to film, or the last three sets actually, my bad. I didn't want to film like three extra separate videos just because I didn't like every week. It's just a new brush review, so sorry, there's something out of my window that looks weird. But I didn't want to film like three brand new videos or three separate videos on brushes just because that'll just get boring, and like I don't think anyone's gonna watch like every single brush review, so I'd rather just do like an all-in-one type thing. So next week I do something completely different, like whether it's a requested makeup look, because I've had so many requests on makeup looks. But I don't want this video to get super long, so I'm gonna stop rambling and just get straight to the review. So first off, this is the Travels Essentials set by Real Techniques. It comes with the Essentials foundation brush, what brush is this? The domed shadow brush, or I think it's the domed shadow brush. I had them all mixed up, so I didn't know if this one goes with this one, but whatever, you'll just see all the brushes. And then this one is the multitask brush. So what I love about these brushes is they're all super soft. They are notoriously soft, except for this one. This one's really stiff, which is amazing for like contouring, or I really love this one for contouring or doing like under eye concealer highlighting, which is like the tapered end of this brush. Sorry, my hair's a mess today. I like to use it for like contouring the nose, contouring cheekbones for like a really precise edge, contouring your chin, and it's also great for highlighting under your eye and the bridge of your nose, forehead, cheek, you get the whole 9 yards. And then this is the multitask brush, which you can see I've used all these brushes, and this one is extremely soft. I really recommend this for like someone who wants more of a like just like a medium coverage for mineral foundation. This is amazing for that. Or if you're looking for like a nice, like I would use like the very tip of this brush, like here. I would probably use this part of the brush, like the very tip, for like blush, or maybe doing like a little all over face bronzing or something. And then for this brush, I just like this for like an all over like eyeshadow application, or for blending out your eyeshadow. It's really great for that. It gives it like a nice soft edge, and it's really, I really recommend these brushes. Next is the limited edition Duo Fiber collection. And this collection is limited edition, so it's only going to be available for this year only. So while it's out, you guys should go really pick this collection up. It's $20. The other collection was $17.99, available at Ulta. The only place that I know it's available at in stores is Ulta, and you can get it online at Real Techniques, at Ulta. I don't know about other places, but it retails for $17.99. This collection here retails for $19.99. And I'm going to start off with this brush here. This brush here is the Duo Fiber Face Brush. And all of these brushes are synthetic, so you can use them with creams, liquids, and powders. This brush isn't very dense, which I really like to use this for more of like a, for a sheer application of mineral foundation. So I'd use it in like a Bare Minerals foundation. You could just put it on for like more of a lighter coverage, which I tend not to go for because I like a very heavy, full coverage foundation because I have a lot of blemishes on my face. So this would be very good for just like a really nice application, for very not too much like a heavy application of foundation. And the next brush you'll see in the collection is the Duo Fiber Eye Brush, which is like your basic standard tapered blending brush here. And it's really good for, you know, blending out. It's really stiff, so it's good for like blending out or for softening edges, and you're like when you put something in your crease, if you want to put like more of like a thicker application of eyeshadow on your bottom lid, and blending out a nose contour, that's amazing because I contour like there's no tomorrow. And then next is the Duo Fiber Contour Brush, which you can use for contouring. I think this would be a little too, it's not dense or sturdy enough for contouring for me, unless you're going for like a lighter sheer application of contour. But what I really recommend this blush for is a blush brush, as you can tell by it being pink here. And this brush is like a paddle brush, but then when you flip it over, it turns into more of a tapered edge. And this whole collection is duo fiber. And I really love this for blush. Like, blush just goes on like a dream with this brush. It's amazing. I love it. I really recommend it. You guys should pick that collection up. It's $17.99. And the last collection I have here are the is the starter kit, and it is this is the starter kit from Real Techniques, and all the brushes are purple aluminum with their signature rubber grip here. And I'm going to start off with this brush with the standard, ooh, this brush is dirty. I'm just going to start off with this brush here. This is the, let me check. This is the basic eyeshadow brush here, so just show that to you guys. And this brush is really good for just like what, as it says, a standard basic eyeshadow application brush. I really like it for like applying an eye primer. Doing like, I would use like the edge of this brush for like highlighting under the brow bone, inner corners of the eyes, or I like to use it for smoking out a shadow, doing like a smoky eye, or just like laying an all over wash of color. And I also like it for, again, using it as a nose contour here, which it's gorgeous for that because I like to contour the crap out of my nose. And it's also good for laying down like a nice highlight. And this brush is like your standard paddle brush, but then when you turn it to the side, it has a really nice taper to it, so you can really get it into the crease and blend out any shadows or just place any shadows in there, which it's amazing for. And then the next brush is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, which I have small lids, so this would not really work. And well, first off, this brush is very round. It's very, very dense. It's really soft, so it's good for your eyes. As you can, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's try that. This brush is very dense. I'm speechless when it comes to this. This brush is amazing for blending eyeshadows. It is so gorgeous. I love it. Oh my god, it blends like a dream. I like to blend out nose contours with this. I like to do subtle highlighting under my eye. I like to use it for concealer. I like to use it for brow bone highlighting. And I also just like it just to blend eyeshadows everywhere. I could blend with this all day. And the next brush I'm going to talk about is the accent brush, which is a very tiny, 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 tiny little brush. It's like a paddle. It's a flat paddle brush, and then when you turn to the side, it has a taper, like most brushes. And this brush is actually comparable to the Real Techniques, what is this? The Real Techniques Detailer brush from the Core collection. And these are the brushes side by side. And these brushes are like the same width, but the length of the brush hairs are the Real Techniques one is a lot, it's a lot taller. The brush hairs are a lot taller, they're longer, but they both come to a tapered edge when you turn them to the side. But this brush is great for doing for smudging out a shadow under the lash line, or putting like a really detailed cut crease type thing. It's amazing for that. I like to use it for doing the concealer under my brows whenever I fill in my brows. It's amazing for that. Or I could use it as a lip brush, which I would also use it for. So like I said, again, all these brushes are synthetic, so you can use them with creams, liquids, and powders, which is amazing. And the next brush here is the Real Techniques Pixel Point Eyeliner Brush. So this is the brush here. It actually reminds me of when you would go to when you're a little kid and you would get the paint brushes from Crayola or something, like those little hard plastic ones. Well, this is not like that. This is soft. It's good for liner. I like to use it for more of if I'm doing a thicker liner, because it's not really good for a fine point liner unless you're using the very tip of this brush. This brush is pretty sturdy, so it can do a really good liner. I like to use it for this brush is a little dirty, so I could actually do something in my eye, which I don't want because I have a clean face right now. but like it would be good for like winging out a cat liner and then doing like a thicker liner. I wouldn't really recommend this for like really precise liner, but other than that, it's a pretty good liner brush. I'd recommend it. And I'd also use it for like lining under my lashes or my bottom lash line. That'd be pretty good for that, or tight lining or lining your waterline or something with like white or something. That'd be pretty good too. And last but not least, this is like probably one of my favorite brushes. This is the Real Techniques brow brush, which is your typical standard angled brush like this. It has purple Taklon fibers, which is really nice. The brush is really soft. It's pretty thick, if you can see here. It's really dense. So if you have like really skinny brows, you'd probably want to stay away from this, but I like it because this brush is really dense, so it really, like, if you have thicker brows like me, it really pushes the product into your brows, which I like, because whenever I have like a really fine eyeliner brush, it really, all I could do is just like line the bottom of my brow and it won't do anything else like the rest of my brow. Like this will really like push the powders or creams or whatever I'm using into like the actual hairs of my brow, which I love because that's actually filling in my brows. And then if you like a thicker liner as well, you could also use this for an eyeliner brush, and it gives a really nice application of like a thicker liner, which I kind of like because I like the standard like a white, like plain just white eyeshadow all over the lid, or like a cream eyeshadow, or like a cream colored eyeshadow, and then just having like your standard like darkened brown or a straight up black liner, cat wing liner all over just throughout the lid. And I just think it looks gorgeous. But this brush is very soft. It's amazing for filling in your brows. It gives excellent detail work, and I just really recommend this brush. This is my favorite brush of the whole collection, and I love it so much. So that's my review on the Real Techniques brushes, or the last 3 collections that I wanted to show you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. And follow me on Instagram at Adrian Michael. And until next week, guys, I'll see you later.